What is the worst advice you can give a virgin for their first time? Button mash the clit like you're playing Mortal Kombat. Put your balls in. If she doesn't feel wet enough, you're not fingering her hard enough. When giving a hand job, grip tightly with both hands and twist in opposite directions rapidly. You know you're doing it right when you hear screaming. It can only go in soft, so if you have a boner you have to wait for it to go away before trying to get it in. Foreplay? More like bore play. Don't bother. Don't bother with a condom. You can't get pregnant the first time anyway. Women automatically orgasm when the man nuts, so there's no need to do anything else to help her get off. Scream "I'm sorry" the whole time. Bop It as a sex education toy. At the end of sex, you have to give your partner $200 and say thanks. Women love it when you vigorously finger their belly button. Make sure to bite the balls. Edit. Whoa. Thanks for the first gold. Whatever girls seem to like in porn, they'll love in real life. Stick it in her butt without warning. All girls' G-spots are located in their rectum. Remember to cry throughout. It's where the moist comes from. Leave the TV on. Set it to something interesting. And pay attention to it during sex. An oft-overlooked erogenous zone is the nose. Before the main event, spend 15 to 20 minutes on a nasal massage. Make a loud honking noise when pinching the bulb of the nose for a truly erotic experience. Start with some light fingering. 1 or 2 fingers. Once she's wet enough, start slipping in more until your whole hand is in, then slowly inch your way up to the elbow. You should feel a bit of a tug or pull on your arm by now, and that means it's safe to start the other hand in. Once you get to biceps, take a deep breath and ease your head in. The pull should feel pretty strong by now. Torso usually goes pretty smooth, but you've gotta be gentle getting the hips in. Then the legs will go easily. Once you're inside, you can start to stretch out, and now you've got a skinsuit. Sex looks and sounds exactly like porn, so try to do it the same way. If they're a guy, go fast. Try to finish first. It's basically a race. For a girl, use your teeth. It feels great. Thumbs up. Edit. Thanks for the "wearing is caring" award, kind stranger. Not sure what it is, but thanks. The clitoris is a myth. Don't waste time looking for it. Remember that it's absolutely not about being gentle and caring. Just flop around on top of them like you're a cod that's been dragged out of the depths of the oceans. Edit. One of my top comments is about bad sex. Yep. Sounds about right. 2 key words: gentlemen, fast, and hard. Ladies love pure speed. So as soon as those panties come off, you want to get in there as quickly as possible. Once you're in, you need to keep going. Maintain that energy until you're finished. Y'all know what a jackhammer is, right? That's basically the only way to make them feel good. Girls say that they can come, but they really can't. It's all imaginary, so don't worry about it. If she's upset afterwards, then that means you weren't fast enough. Work up those core muscles. Also, condoms are a scam. They advertise like they help avoid pregnancies, but really it just makes those lil guys swim faster. So make sure not to use them. Ever. Ladies, we all know that once the underwear comes off, then that's it. It's over. So that means that you want to keep those on for as long as possible. The longer you get his little man to wait for it, the better it feels for him. But be careful, 'cause that wait time has to either stay the same or get longer. The second it gets shorter, he'll lose interest. A prime way of making him wait is to use all your teeth during his blowjob. Molars feel nice, but the scraping of your incisors on his dick will help him last longer. And if you break the skin a little bit, then don't worry. Because the blood will act as a semi-lubricant when, if you get to the point where your pants come off. At that point it's all good. Remember, have fun, stay safe, and if you're gonna do anal and vaginal penetration, make sure to do the anal first. If the lil swimmy guys end up in the mudroom instead of the foyer, then they'll be angry. When you want the girl to cum, just scream directly into the vagina. When getting a BJ, tell her just right before you cum that you're about to cum. So she takes it out of her mouth but doesn't have time to get out of the way and gets it all over her face and in the hair. Absolutely didn't happen to me at any point of my life. I promise. Since everyone here is giving advice for male virgins, here's one for the ladies. Use your teeth during a blowjob. Men love it. Poking holes in condom will give you some breathing room. Make sure you bring up the topic of other women, exes or otherwise, during the act. Girls love that. The hole only appears if you sing the entire lyrics to the Ketchup song 3 times beforehand. That's what the term foreplay is. Do exactly what you see in porn. I promise you won't break your back or your dick. Your partner loves it when you get off first and fall asleep. This applies to any sex. Don't be afraid to pinch and twist. It's the same as beating your meat. Except her pussy is the hand. It's a race to see who comes first. It's supposed to hurt. If she has a bigger cock than you, you're in for one great night. Stick to anal until marriage. They love it when you bite the clit. Storytime. Disclaimer circa 1995. Internet porn is not ubiquitous yet. 16/17 of a year old. My best friend and I in high school were in relationships with a pair of best friends. We go over his girl's house. The 4 of us. And are hanging out. They decide to go to her room for sexy time. A few minutes later I hear my friend hysterically laughing. I'm like, WTF. He busts out of the room in his boxers still laughing hysterically. His girl wanted to give him a blow job. Apparently in her mind that meant something very different than what everyone on here knows it as. She was literally blowing up and down on it. Like she was trying to blow out birthday candles. He gently tried to correct her and she vehemently stated that this was how it was done. Needless to say, he got no action and their relationship ended abruptly thereafter. So, worst advice? Her sister told her a blowjob was like blowing out birthday candles. Just follow South Park's guidelines. She wants a baby? Pee in her butt. Edit. First time getting 500 upvotes. Thank you. Reddit community. Just push it in as fast and hard as you can. She'll love it. That's not period blood. It's sex ketchup. Your balls go in the condom. Jerk off beforehand. Skip the foreplay because it'll just confuse you. Trust me kid. One word. Teeth. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like. If you would like to see more content like this in the future, subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified about future videos. Now check out one of these interesting videos.